Hey everyone, welcome to our second day of our farmers market. It's a virtual farmers market brought to you by me, Ronda Wade, and in here in my studio in Ovid, Michigan. Each day for Monday through Friday, I'm going to be coming to you as if what I would typically bring or make at a farmers market. The summer, all through the fall, I'm sure many of you have awesome farmers markets with fresh vegetables and fruit and homemade goods, and a lot of crafters also set up booths at farmers markets. I'm not able to do that this summer, and I was a little bummed. I thought, you know what, I'm going to just do it right here online, and I'm going to teach you lots of different fun and easy and simple projects that you can use or you can make on your own that you would typically find if I set up a booth at a farmers market. I'll be using new products. I'll be using things from our brand new celebration right now. Lots of fun things are coming your way. So yesterday, I did it via a Facebook Live, and every day I will be uploading these to my YouTube channel, so you will always know where to find them, and also on my Creating Success with Ronda Wade Facebook page. So you'll see the recordings if you can't watch live. Don't forget, there's also an ordering special. If you order, just like I would do if you came to my booth, I would always have a little gift for you if you placed an order. So I will still honor that. And if you place an order that's over $50 right now, Stampin' Up! Is giving you a free gift. There's stamp sets, paper, note cards, all kinds of awesome things. And I'm also going to be sending you a gift in the mail. It's going to be a surprise gift with a homemade card and some sparkles. So it's going to be worth at least over $7 to $10. All right, I'm going to turn you down so you can check in today's gift. All right, today's projects. I have a couple of them to show you. So first of all, we're going to be making a box. It's an explosion box. I love to make these and sell these, and filling them up is so fun. So I'm going to teach you how to make this and then just show you. This is a Christmas version. So I would have this in all different, like for Christmas, for fall, for wedding, for birthday. Explosion boxes are a lot of fun. So obviously it's a box and you would just open it. But then it is kind of exciting because what it does is you just pull off the lid and it explodes open. In this one, it's Christmas, so I have some Christmas candy. And then there's a place down here at the bottom to decorate even more and then also add your message. So let's jump in and I'm going to show you how to make one. That's kind of a different style, but using a lot of those same products. So for this size box, the big box, you need a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock. You want it to be, some cardstock because you want it to be a little bit heavier. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to score this. Take out your scoring tool, and of course I love our trimmer is built in there. And you're going to score it at 4 and then at 8. And you're going to do that on both sides. This is a really simple project that any of you can make. And I love selling these. And then you could fill them with candy for them already, or just show them some of the fun things that you could have inside. Any kind of gift would work inside. Now we're also, since I have the scoring blade out, you want to score the lid too. And this is a 6 by 6 piece of coordinating cardstock. I'm using the mint macaron. And this one you're going to score at 1 inch all the way around. So I just go to the inch and I'm just gonna score that. We wanna be very careful to not go anything over because then your lid will be too tight. I actually sometimes even go a tiny bit, just a little bit, not quite to the inch. All right, so next we're going to just obviously get out your bone folder and you're going to just fold along these crease lines. Now, it's an explosion box, so all we do is cut. Just do some trimming. I actually leave all of the sides on. It gives the box more stability, and it also kind of gives that surprise look, that explosion look. I'm gonna do along these edges right here. So super simple so far. Before then, I'm gonna go ahead and just take our scissors and we are going to trim on the big bottom. We are going to trim on the lines. So you want to just do the one on one side and just go stop up that score mark. And then do the same thing on the other side. And then you're going to flip it over directly across from it and do the same thing. All right, so in the comment section, I love to know what you guys love to buy, what you look for at farmers markets. I go looking for handmade goods. I love supporting handmade crafters. I also love to look for vegetables. I actually have a program that brings them to my house, so I don't really need to do that anymore. But I also love looking for like homemade food. I love it. Our local one has Polish food, so I go and I buy pierogies. Okay, on the lid, you're gonna do the same thing. Actually, on the lid, I actually trim these into, just trim off like those edges. I don't even know like what you would call that, but those of you who've made boxes before know that that makes a big difference with nice clean edges. So, and then again, same thing on the other side. You're just gonna go and you're going to trim that tab right there. And then same thing over here. All right. So now before we assemble our explosion box, that's when I like to adhere my designer series paper. So of course we all love paper. We're paper crafters, right? And if you're not a paper crafter yet, you're gonna be, and you're gonna love paper. So I have 5 squares that are 3 3/4 by 4. And the paper that I used, obviously is free paper. Those of you who haven't seen it, this is called Ringed with Love, or Rings of Love, and it is free from Stampin' Up. It's not even from me. And it is, whenever you place a $50 order in July and August, you get to get a free pack. So one side, and it covers all of the seasons. You have spring and winter and Christmas and the mushrooms and fall. And this is just a beautiful piece like for a wedding. When you go to the other side, look at it, so awesome. This is the piece I'm using. I love it. I don't have a lot of it left because I use it a lot. But it also, again, it has winter and fall and spring. So very useful pack of paper. And nope, you can't buy it. It's free. So again, when you spend $50, you can select this. It is called Rings of Love paper. I'll show you some of their cute samples with it. Okay, so but while this is all spread out, that's when you're gonna take your adhesive and we are going to just glue down. I hate gluing down the pretty pieces, but the middle, but this plaid, it matches like mint macaron, also calypso coral, petal pink, and also poppy parade. So I'm mixing it with the poppy parade. So you're gonna put this on all of the middles. I'm gonna do this all at once. And then the lid, the middle of the lid. So let's put these 2 in place. So these were 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Here you go. And then the middle of the lid. All right. So now that those are done, this is the outside of the box. So I'm going to, this is obviously the inside where you would decorate this. And I have, this is 3.5 by 3.5 and 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And this is Poppy Parade. I am going to decorate the inside of our box. And what I'm gonna use is this month's paper pumpkin. This is absolutely something I would have on display at my farmer's market. Because number one, I'll have some past ones that people could buy, but then also people could sign up for Paper Pumpkin. Same thing as you. If you have not signed up for Paper Pumpkin, I highly recommend it. This month, this is from June of 2022. It was, it's called a crop, and it had strawberries and berries, and we're gonna use all of those here. The stamp set that matches the Rings of Love paper is the Ringed with Nature, and this is a bundle, and I'm going to be, I used it yesterday, and I wanted to show you again today, just another example of it. So, but let's dive in, and we are going to decorate. I got all my supplies here. All right, so I'm going to use just this, there's a strawberry in that packet, or in the stamp set. So this is, if you have the June a paper pumpkin, you can create these projects exactly like it. If you don't, then you missed out on it. You have to be a subscriber. So the whole point is you don't want to miss July's paper pumpkin. So you want to make sure you subscribe. It's only, I think it's $23.50 per month. It's super inexpensive for a kit that includes everything you need. So all I want to do is just decorate the inside. And there's a thing in here that says, I think it says you are the cream of the crop, or we'll see when we stamp it. And I have, this is a soft succulent. It's a little bit, I'll stamp that down there at the bottom. It says, you're the pick of the crop. I knew it had some really cute thing there. All right, so doesn't that make you just feel like kind of like a farmer's market? All right, so that's gonna get glued down to, this is what's gonna go inside. The things that make me think about summer, and definitely one of those is farmers markets. And this is gonna go on the inside. So what's cool is you can decorate the inside if it's wedding, if it's graduation, whatever it is, you can decorate the inside of this box. So this one is gonna be a gift that people could pick up, or that, again, you could make. If you don't own this set because you missed out on paper pumpkin, then you can use a different stamp set that you have. All right, so your next step then is you need to make the lid. So all you do is put your adhesive on those 4 tabs. You have to use a good adhesive, which means when it's not, don't use any cheap stuff. This is a Stampin' Seal Plus, and it is perfect for boxes. It's actually perfect for everything because your cards will not fall apart, and that's what you want. So then you just pull these over. I don't pull super tight. I line it up just shy of the edge because, again, you don't want a really tight lid. It'll pull your box. I just learned that after years of making boxes. So there's your lid. So now you're going to take your box and you're going to fill it with what you want to fill it with. Again, it could be like a pair of socks. It could be a candle. It could be soap. When I think of summer, I think of saltwater taffy. So you could obviously put this in a bag like I did, or if you want to have it be extra fun, like the True Explosion, then what you're going to do is you can just fill it up. You can make your little box here, and you can fill it and then just pull up your sides. Make sure the sides on the outside are the ones that you have all of the decoration on. And then we are going to put our lid on, and the lid will hold it shut. See, isn't that so cool? It is so fun. You're gonna take some ribbon. I highly recommend some of our big, beautiful ribbons. This is our white frayed ribbon, or they just call it frayed ribbon, but it has a shade of white. I want a big, beautiful bow on this. The one that I did for the Christmas one, I'll show you. That one I used our brand new, it's a white and rose gold. It's gorgeous for Christmas or weddings. But this, to me, this frayed ribbon just makes me think of farmers markets and homemade. And so this is one that I would highly recommend for this project. All right, so I'm just gonna tie kind of a big, beautiful bow on that. And now we just get to make a tag. And so this one, again, on display, I would have one that's opened. So all we have to do now is just make a tag. So to use my tags, I'm featuring one of my favorite new products that is in the annual catalog. It's called the Designer Tags Framelits. So you make all these different tags and all these different sizes. If anybody's taken any of my classes, I know I use this one a ton. I love this set of dies. It's brand new. This came out in May. So what I did was I ran through this one. And I obviously, it's this piece right here, and you run it through, and then it has all these tiny little pieces. So this is one of my favorite ones, but I typically wouldn't use it in a class because it'd be so messy. But for you guys, you can do that. You can mess up, and you just rub your little die brush over it, and all the pieces pop out. So that's the framelit that I used. And then I'm just gonna stamp on a piece of just plain basic white. We're gonna use that same strawberry. And then I'm just gonna stamp the words, "You're the sweetest," right? Filled with candy. You could even use that like strawberry candy they have out there. I'm just gonna stamp the "You're the Sweetest" down there. And we're gonna punch that out with a 1.5 inch circle punch. If you don't have that, obviously you could use the layering circles. And then I'm going to pop that up with dimensionals. You could make lots of tags. You could have one that just says "to and from" on it, but I really love this this one here with can you see how it has like the speckles in the background? And then that just gets glued down to there. It says "You're the Sweetest." And there's already a hole that's in there for you. And then you're going to take some of your twine. Now, if you had the paper pumpkin kit, there's lots of twine in there left over, so you could just dive into your paper pumpkin, which I'm gonna do. I thought I had it opened already. And there is linen thread. Of course, I'm sure lots of you guys own linen thread. If you don't, it comes with it. And I'm just gonna cut off a nice little piece of that and thread this through the hole that's already there. Oh gosh, you gotta do it on a video is not always easy. There you go. You know, these are making me so nervous. One of the things that I would just take, here we go, back to our original, big beautiful box, and then we're just gonna take our little thread here and tie that on. All right, so what do you think of this project here with the Rings of Love paper and the paper pumpkin? Again, July is, it's gonna be about sunflowers, so it's gonna get you all ready for the fall. Let me pull out the one that I already did ahead of time. This is like the one I just made today. Let's get these stamp pads out of here because they're gonna make, you know me, I'm gonna make a big, huge mess. And then, so there's the one that we made today. And then this is the one that I made ahead of time to show you. And this one I used like peppermint candy inside, some of the new iridescent ribbon that's in the holiday catalog. But it's the same exact concept, but it's Christmas. So this paper is great and what I would highly recommend because it's something for every season. I made it exactly the same. And then let's see if I can slip this little tag back on there. And voila. So hopefully you enjoyed today's explosion box and yesterday's. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. I will have more projects for you. Since I have your attention, and if I haven't sold you on how awesome this paper is, let me show you some more samples of some cards. I've had a lot of fun with this pack of paper. So with that the Ringed with Nature bundle. So basically if you buy the bundle, you get the paper for free. So there's that one, again, that my favorite plaid. Here's that same pattern, but this time with Christmas. Here's a beautiful fall one with this is all the acorns, the tree, that's all in that set. And then look, oh, Love and Warmth with the homes. Which one's your guys' favorite, right? And then, oh, this one, oops, I'm the worst. This is actually one of my favorite cards. Sometimes we screw up and we need a card to send somebody. Here's some more. These are using the note cards that you get for free also from Celebration. Here's a soft seafoam one, and here is the, so if you're selecting something for free, you can always choose the note cards too. But there are just some really beautiful cards using that bundle. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. Make sure to be a part of my email list. Here is just a couple more samples using the paper pumpkin from this month. And again, don't forget to subscribe for July so you don't miss out on it. Thanks for stopping by my booth at my farmer's market this week.